Hello, back once again to another review video of Transformers 1 Studio Series 1114 Megatron. Let's begin. Now, first looks for me, he looks pretty good. I do notice that his legs are huge. Like, compare that to this, it's like twice his size. But he does look good. This thing doesn't fit. Yeah, this is a problem. It just falls off the time, but I'll get that to the accessories. His head looks good. In the movie, it looked kind of weird, but this makes it look good. Arms, faithful. Legs, huge. And there's a little bit of paint in it, which I do love. Feet look good. Yeah. Problem, this thing starts, like, falling. Like, that happens. It doesn't really click in. It just sets there. It was like a tighter joint, I think we would like it more. But it does look actually pretty good. No real problems other than the obvious. Another thing to note is it's kind of like the SS-12 Optimus Prime, which the gray just looks like it was dumped in coffee. You can see a little tint of brown in it, but not too much to where it just looks distracting. But it looks pretty good, and the colors are pretty good. I do like the dark red and the black there. It just uses the G1 and uses it to its full potential. It's awesome. Now, if we put it next to the movie version, it's a little less shiny, and that's the main problem. It's just shiny. That's not a big problem, but I hope they come with, like, a premium finished version of this guy. But that's the only problem we can see with the resemblance. The back pixel there where it slopes down, it just looks like Megatron. Now, for his accessories, we have his fusion cannon, which is more accurate to the G1, but it's his D16 COG version, which I guess it could. Why? Because the alt mode needs a cannon like this, and the triple barrel one couldn't do that. And it connects to the little gun on his arm, which, yeah, it's fine, but it can only work by that. That's the reason why. But hey, it's doing what it can. It's pretty good. Now for articulation, his head can move side to side, no, barely any tilt. If you look up too far, it just falls right off the peg, the ball. His arm can go out using a pole. Arm could go out, backwards. Bicep swivel is a little loose on this arm. Bend, wrist swivel, which the hand just slopes too much in, like up angle. But waist swivel, legs can go out that far, up that far, back barely any. Legs can bend, and that occurs and stuff. The legs also click in for alt mode. Feet can go out and barely any tilt. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Doing what I can. It works. Here's Megatron with the rest of the toys for Transformers one I have. He fits with Bumblebee and the Optimus. Let me just remove this. They look completely good. They look better than the main line. The Optimus is a little taller, but they look good. They fit. They look good. They look good. Here's Transformers 1 Megatron with the other Megatrons I have. Gamer Edition and the Concept Art Studio Series. He looks good with them. Like, he can evolve from that guy to that guy. Fits. It's good. I like it. Now for transformation. The transformation is pretty fun. A little complicated once you get used to it. But pretty fun. Pretty fun. Nothing really wrong with it. Now for his alt mode. It's the tank from the film. That's kind of it. It looks good. The silver looks pretty good for this, but it looks good. The tank tread's awesome. The silver on the back from the legs, awesome. I do like how the feet transform. They just slope around, twist around. It looks good. Tank cannon tread, yeah, that can fall off very easily. And it can just twist around and stuff. It can fall off, but I forgot to mention these for the alt mode. These are pretty useless. You can switch it out for the left arm, but they look cool, by the way. They just look cool. It all looks cool. Now, for comparisons, here's with the mainline Bumblebee and the Studio Series Optimus. He looks good. He looks good. He looks pretty good. Get you out here. They look pretty good. Awesome. Amazing detail on both of them. They look good. Now here he is next to my other Megatrons that I have. And out of all the alt modes, I would say Gamer Edition is my favorite. His is too weird. His is good, but his is my favorite. All the red and stuff and the purple. But they're all good. They're all good. They look the same. They're all good. They're all good. Here he is next to his other wave mates that I forgot to do for. It's just with his wave mates. Other guys he came with, Now, this figure is pretty good. He's not perfect, but he's pretty good. But this is the end of my review. I would give him 8 out of 10. He's good. He's just not perfect. Has some flaws, but he's pretty good. See you next time.